a bit dark at the moment, but there they go. Having a little Christmas dinner each. And I'm going to have my nice fire. I'm going to crack this can. Right, I'm going to crack this can here. Oh. And a nice beer in front of the fire. Oh, what an head on that. Right, boy. Let's sit here. You can go for a wander now, can't you? I'll crack this fire up. It's a 10. And I shall give you probably a little, I don't do reviews on beers because I'm not really a beer drinker. There's all my family who's on my side, on the Walker side, we're all pretty much alcoholics, so I didn't want to take after them, so I stayed away from the beer sort of thing, but I do like a beer now and again. And especially if it reminds me of my great grandma, because, well, my great granddad used to brew stuff exactly similar to this. Yeah, it tastes exactly the same. But I can taste all the extra bits in it, like what they've put in this, what they're saying it's got. What they're saying it's got in it. Blueberries and honey. Yeah, I can taste the blueberry a little bit. I can taste the honey a little bit. Pretty sweet, but it's just a nice stout. I think it's a stout anyway. It tastes like a stout. Yeah, stout. Yeah, it's just what I like. I used to drink Guinness quite a lot, but I do say they do make a nice beer. As Northern Monk, I'll give them that. That just tastes beautiful. Well, I'd just like to say Merry Christmas to everybody. We're on Instagram, on YouTube, Facebook. I've just gone back on Twitter, but I didn't really want to go on Twitter. I don't really like Twitter that much, but I've sort of gone back on Twitter, only because they was going to close down the account. They're doing it to everybody if they haven't been on it for a long time, so I went back on it anyway. But I just don't find it a decent platform really. I really do prefer Instagram at the moment. I think it's rather good. I like YouTube to put the videos on, but I really do prefer Instagram. Met a few decent friends this year on there. Johnny Outdoors, let's say Merry Christmas to you, bud. York Knife, Luke, Merry Christmas to you as well, bud. Ace, obviously, Paul, Merry Christmas to you. There's a few other people, but I can't remember the names. I think it's called Design Every Film, but I can't remember his name. But Merry Christmas to you as well, bud. I'll be putting my t-shirt on later on, what I bought off you, so that'll be a good thing to have for later on. I was going to put it on earlier on all my gear, but I've decided we're having a fire and that, I don't want to get all smoky and that with it, so I'll wear it later on. How's you, Marley Whale? Are you alright? Oh, Orlando Mike. I can't spell. He knows anyway who I'm on about, because obviously I think it's Orlando Mike, because that's where he's from. But I found him a very nice person to talk to on there. He's got some great pictures of where he lives in Florida. It's a lovely place where he is and that. And his dog, Cody, who just makes me laugh all the time when I see him. He's such a character, a bit like my dogs really. They're a bit of a characters, like, especially Marley Bobs, aren't you? Yeah. And we was going to camp out here tonight, weren't we, for Christmas, and wake up Christmas morning here, but it started paying down too much and I just didn't really want to cause too much thing anyway. I had my cameras out, my trail cameras out, and I think I might have caught the Christmas Yeti, hopefully. Actually a good thing to see. I'll put this on the end of the video, hopefully. The Christmas Yeti, which I caught on camera. So that'll be good to see. This fire's going beautiful. I suppose it's one thing I learnt when I was a kid, how to set fires. I've just been out here and you know, it's getting dark now, like, you might not be able to see much, but just being out here, and I know it's the smallest woods in Britain, Blanchard's Woods, don't you forget it, smallest woods in Britain. I could be, you know, in the middle of a jungle and it'd be just the same. I just love being here. Brings back memories of Jeff and that. I won't go too much about it because I get teary-eyed about things like that, like I say. But it's been 2 years now since I lost Jeff. It's been 3 years since I lost my grandma. I think about her every day. It's been 4 years since I lost my dog Socks. That broke me heart. But having the other 2 dogs. Marley, Ozzy! Come on! Here! Come on! Good boy, Marley. You a good boy, you. You always come, don't you, boss? Good boy. Where's Ozzy? Ozzy! Come on! Ozzy! He's always the same. He never comes, does he? When I shout at him. He's always messing about. He's a bit stubborn, is it, Oz? I don't know why, unless he's deaf, I think. He might be bloody deaf for all I know. Ozzy! Come on! Come on! Go find him, Marley. Go tell him. Go tell him now. Anyway. I hope you're enjoying looking at this fire. And having a little chin wag. Which I like to do. On Christmas Day. I think I might be able to put one of them on now. One of these nice logs. Alright, they're nice these. Oh, beautifully dried. Oh yeah. Been waiting for you to go, haven't I? Hopefully when it gets warmer weather I'll be spending more time here and doing some more bushcrafting skills. I want to try and sort of brush up on skills a bit more, even though I know quite a lot of stuff, but you can never learn too much. You're always learning no matter what you do. You're constantly learning. Even when I was a joiner, when you're doing stuff, you're constant, like, you just, you know, you always learn quicker ways, faster ways, different ways people do certain things in joinery and that. And I was more of a bench joiner, so I'm making more furniture and stuff like that. But I did go out and do quite a lot of pubs and nightclubs in my younger youth. And so now I can't do that. We're having all these health problems. But even with my health problems, I still like to try and do a little bit if I can. Marley, don't go out there, please. Marley, don't go out there. Where is Ozzy? Ozzy! I think he's deserted me, is Oz. Little twig fire. Oh, what's he saying now? Seen a couple of squirrels this morning in here, messing about. There's quite a lot of activity around here, considering it's coldish. Not that bad really, considering it just. I expected it to be even, you know, down to like 2 degrees, but it seems to be about 6-7 degrees here today. So that fire's going beautiful. I hope you can see it. That's a lovely fire. I just think having a fire, just something about it just gets in your soul. It just sort of, I don't know, it just gets right inside you, makes you feel warm. I know you got from the heat, like, you know what I mean, makes you feel safe, everything. I don't know, it's just something about a fire. You can't beat it really, I don't think. I suppose if we didn't know how to make fire, we'd be in the right state, I reckon. Those people. But, you know, I think that was what made us who we are today, people, who we are, like, you know, from being cavemen or whatever you want to call it, or, you know, that's what brought us to be a bit more civilised. And, well, some of us are more civilised than others. Some are totally fucking mental. Some are totally fucking bonkers, and they don't deserve to be on this fucking planet. But, there's I don't know, chin wagging too much, I think. Beer's going to my head. I can hear a few numpties about that. What they're doing. They're not being that school. I really am in heaven at the moment. If this is what heaven's like, I'll be there every day. To me, being out in the open and getting out of the house and just helps your mental health unbelievably, you know what I mean? It just, I don't know why it does, but I think what it is watching telly and going on the internet too much, and watching daft shit on it. You know what I mean? I don't know how people watch all this stuff where where there's people getting run over and shit like that, and they think it's fucking funny. What's funny about that? You know what I mean? It's not fucking funny at all. It's fucking tragic. They're just fucking idiots. To me, I want, to fucking watch things that are pleasing and, about nature and things like that. I think that's more my type of thing. I'll be keeping you can. I've got all three here, By the way, I've already had one of these beers before. I bought 2 of these cans. Just to test it out first in case I didn't like it. But I really do like this beer. No, I'm not going to end up being like my family and ending up being like alcoholics or drinking too much. You can have too much of a good thing sometimes, like anything. Moderation. I know that from experience. I used to smoke quite a lot of cannabis. I mean, a lot more than what you probably would think I would smoke. Maybe a quarter a day, quarter of dope a day. And that was weed. And then there was, before that, I used to smoke resin. But in fact, it saved my life, to be honest. Because if I wanted to have that, I wanted to know what was wrong with me in the first place. And it's amazing that they still don't use it for fucking helping people out. And I know it helps with pains because I've done it many times. There's times when I can't like move at all, and when I can't move I have to go back on it. I have to go and get some. I have to go and buy some cannabis and take it, and then I'm back to normal for a few days, maybe a week, and then it gradually starts creeping back on me. Does my condition, my disease, or whatever you want to bloody call it. I don't know what people would say it is, but I mean, having diabetes is a condition, innit? So, and I never had diabetes all my life, Well, I'm a type 1 diabetic. That's what they told me. I'm not a type 2. I'm not done it by just eating stuff. I've done it. It's done by an autoimmune disease, which I started end up getting, which I've said on another video. I had ulcerative colitis, so things like that cause you to get other conditions, I suppose. But I sorted my ulcerative colitis out by taking an high dose of cannabis, because I'd seen it on the internet, and there was a lot of other people who had got either ulcerative colitis or Crohn's, and in the end they'd had enough. They was going to end up having bags, just like I was going to end up having a bag at one point. It was going to end up, just having a colostomy bag, and I didn't want one of them. I thought, nah, if I have to smoke cannabis to stop it, I'll do it. If I have to take a high dose of it, I'll do it. So that's what I did. I did that. My head nearly fell off, but the next day and the weeks afterwards was amazing. I stopped bleeding from my back passage. I just kept feeling better and better. When I went back to the doctors, and they did this, what they do was they put obviously a camera up your back passage and check to see if you have any ulcers. They're completely gone, absolutely every ulcer. So to me, I don't give a toss what anyone said, the doctors or whatever. They're all fucking idiots. I mean, how can you fucking think the doctors sometimes, they think they're like the gods. They're not gods. They've been taught how to fucking be a doctor, right? Just like I get taught, self-taught, by watching videos, watching the internet, and I find things out and I learn things. They've been taught at a college, but then when they talk to you like you're a fucking imbecile.